Wind is whipping out to right field.
Boog, I always admired guys that were able to take advantage of the elements. I tell you what, for me, I'd hit my best bolt to left on the days that the wind was blowing out to right. Just unlucky in that way, or maybe just not good.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Alan Ronhell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Jake Mangum getting ready to hit.
Fielder, number 28, Jake Mangum.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
The shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
Swing and a miss, strike one. That's outside. Ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
Yeah, it's a rally killer and a major roadblock for the offense. It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting into all these double plays. It's something they're hoping to change.
Kyle Schwarber in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-1. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bryce Harper at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
On the ground to third, Gonzalez zips it to first. Harper retired, and it's a 1-2-3 inning, scoreless after one. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, leading off Esmeralyn Valdez. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one almost got him.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hey! Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson's stop. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Valdez on the move to the alley. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 2, Justin.
So digging in, Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Oh, that's upstairs.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 1-1.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Here's a 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Rafael Marchand.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Just missed. There's a line drive to left field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
On to the fourth. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball 1.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Hey.
The 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Harper now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the shortstop, Jared Triolo. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 0-2. And that's down and away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
And now Bryson stopped. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Ryan Reynolds.
The left fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One, two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground. Can't make the catch, and it breaks up the perfect game. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now, Justin Crawford. 0 for 1 so far.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Sack bunt towards third. On to O'Hearn. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Rafael Marchand. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray.
Here's Turner now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The Buccos trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Two on the way. Pitch gets away. The throw to third, back safely, and the runner holds. The kick, the 3-2, and he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jared Jones departs. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump, Dennis Santana.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Two on, two outs. Breaking ball, and that got him.
I got him.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing, and they slide in front in the sixth. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So two down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. That misses,
Outside, that's a ball.
and that is ball one.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Ripped on a line, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates 2. Top of inning number 7. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone. So, based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Off the batter's iron, gone. He hammers one out to center, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Isaac Matson into the game. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Gabriel.
So a man at first. Now here is Gabriel Rincones Jr. 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Acrobatic throw for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Next for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
One out man at first. And here is Justin Crawford.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
This one popped up. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, the catcher, number 13,
Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In the air to left center. Reynolds on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Brandon Lau. Kyle Backus gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tyler Callahan. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Matson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. So Trey goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now pitching for
Carmen Majinski on the pitch here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's had one of, if not the biggest swings of the game. But 4 up on the board with a grand slam in the 6th.
Yeah, Boog, it's every player's dream to blast one out. When you step up to the plate, the bases are loaded, the crowd is buzzing, and when you connect, especially in a close game, man, you're just buzzing even after you round the bases.
That one to first.
Nope, foul ball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 7-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. In the air to left center. Callahan racing over to make the catch, but they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Through 8 full, the Phillies out front here 7-4. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We go to the ninth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Out.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.